Hello, AritheGoddesss here. Hope you all are doing well today. Thank you so much for listening. May this message resonate with you. May it bring you the clarity and the guidance that you need in your life as you go through this day, as you go through life. May you get the right discernment and the clarity that you need. Remember to always go within, ask the divine for guidance, so the true messages, information, guidance can be brought to you. So what is the message today? I do want to start off by telling someone, this is something that I wanted to say. It's two things, it's two messages. It's about gratitude and how great you are, how extraordinary you are. And of course, I've said this in messages before, but it's really important that I say this and that you know this. So, as far as being extraordinary, right? The divine is wanting you to know that at the core, your root, the root of you is amazing. The root of you is love. The root of you is unique. The root of you is divine, if that makes sense. And the divine is wanting you to know this is the root of you. So anything else that you tell yourself or anything else that you believe that you are is not true. It does not matter what you have learned throughout this. Well, it's not what you have learned throughout this life, because that's important too, but it's still to know who you are. We have strayed away from who we are as we've grown, right? And the divine is just wanting you to know, this is for anyone who's listening, is that you are amazing. And I'm not just saying that just to say that, just to get you just in just one motivational message. No, I want you to know this at all times, that you are amazing, you are extraordinary, you are unique. Everybody wasn't made the same. Everyone wasn't made the same. And it's not even about just everyone wasn't being made the same, but let me tell you what everyone was made as: amazing, extraordinary, unique. And it may shock you to know that I believe everyone was made with love. Now that, you know what, that part is my opinion, that everyone was made with love. Even when you look at the most meanest person, you know, the most things are done. I'm gonna watch my words, but I just want you to know that you're extraordinary and you're a beautiful person. And that is what the divine, this is the root. That's what the divine has been wanting you to know this entire time, throughout your entire life, of how amazing you are, how great you are, how powerful you are, how divine you are. Divine has been wanting you to know this since day one. The divine, because when you know this, you can act on this. When you know this, you can stand in this. When you know this, you can be this. It's when we feel as though we're not enough. It's when we feel as though that we aren't worthy. It's when we feel as though we are not, you know, we're not supposed to be unique. We're supposed to be like everyone else, and that is not the case. That has never been it. We're supposed to stand in that uniqueness, stand in who the divine has told us, stand in that. You remember when you was little, you used to just do, you didn't do the same things as the younger children. You didn't. You didn't do things the same as other children. You have been different since you were a child. You have been unique since you was a child. Own that. Let's own that. Let's be who the divine has been wanting us to be this entire time. Let's experience this life the way the divine has been wanting us to experience it this entire time. We're supposed to act on our uniqueness. Acting on our uniqueness and standing in that truth and knowing that we are divine. Knowing that we are amazing. The divine does not want you to stand in guilt, to stand in hurt, to stand in pain, or to stand in, the past or what you have done or judgment. At the root, you are amazing. And that's where the divine is leading you back to how amazing you are, to how unique you are, to how extraordinary you are, to how divine you are, to how loving and caring you are. Remember that little child that was loving, that was caring, that was unique, that was extraordinary, that did things that other children didn't do. Or, as you, it's not even about what other children didn't do, because I believe even as children, we were still doing the unique things individually. It's as we got older and as we start learning, and this is not a bad thing at all, I don't believe, because I just believe the beautiful thing is that we can always go back to that core, go back to that center, that the divine is going to love us regardless, and the divine knows our hearts. So I just believe that it's important for us to act on that. Let's act on that. Let's act within the heart space again, within our uniqueness again, with that childlike uniqueness. And the gratitude part was to be grateful for where you are in your life right now. Look how far you've come. Look how far you've come. Look how far the divine has brought you. When you really look at your life, is it as bad? And I'm not trying to say, because I know that you may be going through obstacles, so I'm not trying to take away from, what you've been through. But do you know that, I believe, I'm going to say this, that in order for things to get better for you, is to be grateful and content of where you are right now in your journey, in your life, even within you. Knowing that you've done things, whether it's unconscious or conscious, knowing that you've done things that led you here within your life and within yourself, and just being grateful for it. And if you're here and you're doing your best to go within, that is an amazing level of consciousness. And this is where the divine, you are right where you need to be. And this is where the divine has been wanting you to be the entire time. Well, to go within the entire time. And I ask that you just be grateful for this moment in time. This is beautiful. The divine has called you, led you to go back to that uniqueness. Go back to who the divine has said that you have called you to be, has divined you to be. The one that you know that you are. The being that you know that you are. Be grateful for where you are. It led you here. It led you to this very moment in your life. Look around you. Yeah, it may be chaotic, but look the things that you have won. Look at the things that you have accomplished. Look at the goals that you have accomplished. Just because there's goals super big outside of you that you want to accomplish, look at the goals that you have set within yourself. You wake up every day. You go to work every day. If you have children, you make sure your children. That is beautiful. That's beautiful. If you setting goals, if you living, that is beautiful. But can you own that? Be grateful for where you are right now in your life. Be Be grateful for where you are right now in your life. Divine doesn't want you to continue to. You want to know why you're going within now? Because divine is wanting you to see that what has been in that is the reason why it's looking at it. That's why it is the way it is outwardly, if that makes sense. And that is why the divine is wanting you to be content, being grateful for this, because it led you here in this moment to see and to become aware. Because without awareness, you don't know when you're going to continue to repeat the cycles, right? So if you are becoming aware of your life right now and the obstacles and the chaos or whatever, and the divine is sitting you still and you are going within, this is a beautiful time, because the divine is wanting you to heal those old wounds, heal that hurt, heal all the energy that is within you that is causing these things externally to happen. And divine is wanting you to stop the cycles. You want the true you wants to stop the cycles. Your soul, your spirit wants to stop the cycles. That is why you're at a stand still. That's why you're here. Your soul is just yearning for you to have that courage to really go within, so that what you do inward can show outwardly. But do you have the patience for it? Can you have patience for yourself? Can you honor yourself in this time? This is honorable. This is respectable. This is true. This is your worth. This is your worth that you're talking about here. Are you willing to sit still and be patient with yourself and the divine, and see what the divine is trying to tell you in this time? Are you able to be grateful for where you are and to move forward with patience and peace? And if you don't know how to have that patience and peace, ask the divine for strength to get you through this. Ask for the divine to give you the peace you need so that you can sit still and be patient and go within. Because that may be the tough part. That may be the tough part for you. Is in a world full of chaos in your life, you sitting still. So I'm going to pull a card. I have not even pulled a card, but I did feel like the message was important. Please know how great you are and how amazing you are. So I'm going to pull a card. May the divine guide me. Deepening. Once you're on earth for enough lifetimes, your old soul will begin to long for non-grasping detachment and surrender. They bring the peace of God. Wow. So that goes back to when I was talking about the your soul, your spirit is needing this time to it knows the truth, and it's needing this time to go within. It's needing this honorable time, this respectable time. It's needing this peace. It's about having that peace and that patience. I want to say this correctly. It's about having that peace and that patience to go within. Your soul already has it. It yearns for it. Can you just honor yourself and sit still and go deep within, and to heal and get in alignment with who the divine wants you to be true to? Are you willing to go deep to do that? To detach? Are you willing to detach from the things, places, the person, places, and things that no longer serve you? Are you? To detach. What does this card says? It says to detach and surrender. Don't grasp on. It says non-grasping. Not grasping, going to things that don't serve you. Not holding on anymore, but just letting it go. Letting the divine take care of everything. That's even the chaos in your life. Surrendering to it. Detaching from it. Because it's not yours in the first place. It just, you cannot You trying to get along with it. That is what the divine is trying to show you. Divine is like, listen, I got you. Can you believe in me? Can you trust in me in this time? Can you sit still so that I can bring forth, so I can heal you and bring forth the messages and the guidance and the information that is for you? Can you sit still and do that? Can you honor you? Can you go within and do this? Can you deepen this love? Can you deepen this alignment with me? Can you deepen your love for me? This is what the divine is wanting you to do. Can you do it? Are you willing to respect and honor yourself in this time and moment in your life? Are you willing to do that? And I know I'll be smacking smacking these cards around. Please forgive me, but it helps me stay focused and stay on track. So I know y'all probably be wondering what that noise is. I'll be smacking the mess out of these cards. Please forgive me, but please bear with me as well, because it's a way that I'm able to get the message. And the louder the cards get, you ever notice that I get a little more passionate. But yeah, I'm not trying to take you off the message, but please know that the divine is wanting you to go deep within the soul and deepen that connection with the divine. Please know this. Please. I'm gonna pull another card. It says right action. Please know that this is the right action. I've been saying this in my messages before, is that someone needs to go within. Someone is maybe having a hard time choosing that road, or because I've been saying this so much with going within and sitting still and leaving the chaos behind and surrendering, detaching. I've been saying that, and then this right action card has been coming out as well. So for someone, you may be wondering if this is the right action. And let me tell you something, it is the right action, because if you're going through exactly what I was going through when I was first going through this, then I know for sure this message is for you. This card is for you. You need to know that this is the right action. Because, listen, that was a tough fork for me. I'm not going to even play for you. Remember I was talking about the two paths, the fork road, the two path road. It was, let me tell you, because that was a challenging mindset to which road that I needed to take. I'm telling you, it really was. I'm like, and I think about it to this day, and I'm just grateful and I'm thankful for taking this one and going within, because that other road just seems so tempting. The other road, and I'm not saying, let's talk about the road again. It's nothing wrong with the experience, but you may just get prolonged with the going within. You just may get prolonged with going in with the divine and speaking with the divine and talking to the divine. So it's nothing wrong with the other road, but the divine was calling me to me deeply, but that other road was calling me to. But let me tell you what the other road was. The other road was like worldly things. If I really just want to get into it, it was like what the world was doing. But the divine wanted me to know me. Divine was wanting me to know me at the time. Divine saw me getting out of alignment with who I truly was, and divine was calling me back to myself. The divine was like, Ari, if you go this path, this how I feel now. And even then, it was just something telling me. I know I'm saying that it was tough, but still something was really knocking on me, saying, please, I need you to see these things for really what they are. It's not right now. Yes, people, they may be having fun. Yes, people, these trends. Yes to all that. I know you see all this. But that's the outer. That's the external. Because remember at this time, so much stuff was happening at once. So much stuff that was going on in the world. So much information was being brought out. I'm just trying to take you back to the time where it was for me. And so everything was rocketing, everything was skyrising, everything just seemed like this was the time where you need to be in this. You need to be in this energy. But I start seeing stuff that I never saw before. I start seeing stuff in people I have never seen before. I start seeing different energy. And I was just like, and then I started looking at it as if I needed to do this, or I needed to be here, or it just was a weird time. And I just believe I was able, and I'm just thankful that I was able to see the truth. And I'm not saying that was, listen, I'm just thankful the divine was able to really get me where I am now. Listen, I would have never even been here if I never took that road. This would not have had, I say this to myself, I would not be here right now if it wasn't for the divine really saying, Ari, you need to go within. You need to go within. This is not what you see and what you're going to do. I was just being warned. I saw some stuff that I've just never seen before. It was a whole bunch of stuff. And you want to know where I really saw it? I saw it on social media at the time. So I had got off all platforms except YouTube. I got on YouTube. I said I'm just going to listen and learn and do what I need to do. I'm going to work, listen, learn, go within. And that's what I did. That's what I chose. And maybe that's something you're doing right now. That's probably how you even got to this page. Is you may have cut off all social, all other platforms, and you choosing to be on YouTube, and that's it. And you choosing not to watch people compare or compete, or and it's not, that's a road on its own. And I ask that during the message as I speak, because we're not here to judge, but I ask as I speak, when I speak about certain things, that you're able to piece the puzzle together of why certain stuff even be done in the first place. And that's why it's so much more important to go within, so that you won't root unworthiness to other things, if that makes sense. And I think that do make sense to someone, because when you don't feel love within, and when you don't feel worthy within, you start seeing stuff that you start doing stuff that you don't normally do. But if your soul is, the great part about it is, what I noticed, when it's time to go within, you start seeing the truth of others. And that's their truth. That's just, it's not that it's bad. They're bad for being in there, because we are all on different levels. So maybe they just have to get here. But the beauty of it is you're able to see it. Let's not judge, but let's go within. And let's get that love that we need for ourselves. So anyway, I didn't mean to go off like that, but right action. Please know that this was the right action. This is for someone. Where you are right now, the divine may have taken you a whole nother path. You may have not even thought that you would be here. Please know this is the right action. It says, I never can get this word right. Aparigraha literally means let everything that wants to go, go, and everything that wants to come, come. So please know that this is the right action. By letting go of the old, by letting go of what you thought, those habits, those beliefs, by letting go of what you see others go through or do, letting go of that, and just letting what wants to come. And what is wanting to come is love. What is wanting to come is that intention that you wanted, the attention of the divine, the love of the divine, the trueness of the divine, the healing of the divine. That's what wants to come. That's what's wanting to come into your life. That energy, the divine's energy. So let all that other go, so the divine can come into your life. That's what's worthy of you. The divine love. Because when the divine love come in and shake things up, you will not walk out of this the same. I guarantee you that. You won't. So I'm going to pull another card. It says delusion. It's delusion. Intention without surrender can be a fast path of delusion. So if you're doing this right now, and you haven't surrendered, please surrender. Surrender to the divine. Surrender to the truth. Surrender to who you know that you are destined to be. Surrender to, not destined to be. Surrender to who you are and who you're becoming. Surrender to the divine. Surrender to the moment. Set your intention, the divine. I'm wanting this love. I'm wanting this love for myself. Divine, I see what you're doing. I see that you have taken me off this other road so that I can go within. Divine, I am wanting to surrender this time, and I'm setting the intention to get this love, this unconditional love, the true me, this healed me. I'm surrendering to that, and I'm setting this intention for my life. And however long it takes, divine, I'm here with you. I trust in you. I trust in that divine intelligence that you're going to get me where I need to be. And please trust in it, because that's not stuff that I had to learn to talk like this. That is not what I was able to say at the beginning. But you have that chance. You have that chance to say these things. Divine, I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on, but divine, I surrender. And I'm setting the intention to gather that divine love, that divine greatness that is for me. I'm setting myself down and surrendering to what you have for me, divine. I am letting go. I'm taking this action, and I'm letting go what needs to go, and I'm letting what needs to come in, and I'm deepening that love that is within me. I'm deepening the heart. I'm deepening the love of the heart. I'm deepening the soul connection. I'm deepening this connection with you. So deepening, right action and delusion. Please know, I don't want to be in a delusion anymore, divine. I don't want to be here anymore. I'm surrendering. I need you, divine. Now, if this humility card come out, because I was about to say do it with humility. But even if the humility card does not come out, do it with it. Go to the divine. It's okay. If you know, it's okay if you have to do that. Go to divine. Look at it as humility. Be in that humility to let the divine know, listen, I need you. Let's see what card comes out next. Last card. Limitless. It says, see yourself open to receive in the most miraculous ways. The divine can use anything and anyone. Limitless. This came out yesterday. So as you surrender, as you go within, as you take this action, as you deepen in yourself, as you set the intention, eventually, not even eventually, divine is going to bring what you are doing within. And it's limitless. Miraculous things can happen in your life. So when you're doing it, trying to do it yourself, divine has brought you here because you have been trying to do it for yourself long enough. And that road was hard. Well, that road may have been challenging. You've been going through things since you was little, you was small. You've been this spiritual warrior from within since you was small. You've been going through these obstacles. You've been going through these challenges. Listen, please know I know. That's why the divine is, listen, you think you tired. Divine do not want you going through that. Divine do not want you to go through, continue to have to fight this on your own and continue to make you feel, even the divine don't even want you to feel like you're doing this on your own. Divine wants you to stop trying to do it on your own. Yes, I get ever since you were small, you've been tending to people. You've been the You've been the mom. You've been the big sister. You've been the dad. You've been the bigger person ever since you were small. Listen, I know. That's why we may connect, because I know you've always been the go-to person. You've always been the strong person that has to always be the what is the word? Why isn't the word? Any other time this word can come when I'm thinking about it, but at this time, maybe the divine is wanting me to be careful because it's not a victim time. Maybe the divine is wanting me to be careful with the word, because this is not a time to look at it as a victim. It's a time to look at it. That's why you're here, and it's a beautiful thing rather than a those people need. Can I get you to maybe divine? Okay. And this came to me this morning during meditation, and I'm not trying to take you off track. Yes, you have been this person that someone has come to since a little child. You have had obstacles since you were small. You have been this spiritual warrior since a child. You may not have ever been able to have a childhood. That's how you may look at it. But this is what came to me in meditation this morning. We got to change that story. Ari, you have to change that story. Divine, I'm talking to you. You have to change that story so that divine can work in your life. So the divine can help you move forward in your life. The divine does not want you to stay stuck on a story that was meant to lead you here. The divine doesn't want you to tell yourself a story that built you, that helped you. You may see it as hurt. You may see it as pain. You may see it as an obstacle that tore you down. And I'm not trying to listen. I know you may have gone through some stuff, but the divine is wanting you to see it differently. I hope this is I might get into this message tonight. I really want to get into that message tonight of what the divine. I'm going to make another video. Today, and I'm going to post it again. And I'm going to post a second video today. But the divine is wanting you to change your story. The divine is wanting you to change what you're telling yourself on a day-to-day basis. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about that on the second video, because that came to me in meditation, is that I need to change my story. I need to change what the divine is, the perspective of it. A lot of the perspective. But the divine is wanting you to stop trying to fight these battles on your own. The divine is wanting you to really trust and believe. Stop picking up the battle again. Let it go for real. Surrender for real. I know. You are a divine warrior, though. You are. You've been doing this since small. And that's what makes you this divine warrior. But the divine is letting you know that you don't have to fight this on your own. Go within. Deepen that connection with the divine, and detach from the things that no longer serve you. Detach from all the illusions and the fears and the doubts, and stop holding on. Let go of that grasp. Give it to the divine. That's a higher power than us. Way higher. Give it up. If you gotta stand and just start raising your arms up, I'm not, and set the intention. I'm letting this go. I'm letting this go. Divine, I'm letting everything go that don't serve me. If you gotta do that, that's, first of all, that's a step. And the divine is going to continue to lead you to the steps that is necessary to get you out, to help you to continue to let go. And please know that this is the right action. You letting go of what don't serve you, and you letting come in what does serve you. Please know that doing this without an intention and without surrendering, it's a delusion. it is a delusion. But please know, with doing all these steps, it brings forth miracles for you that's within, because it's not just externally either, but the miracles. You will see how great or how fast the divine has just healed that situation, or healed something that is within you that's been on you for years, decades. You will see how that's the miracle. That is part of the miracles too. You will see how fast the divine has healed something that was in you, that's been in you for a very long time. That's also with the miracles. This is not just talking about external, but yes, we can add the miraculous ways of the divine can use anything or anyone. We can add that too, and that can go externally. But I need you to see. I come for you to go within, and then you can go to another message that can tell you about external. But I'm not sure if that's going to confuse you or not, because the divine is wanting you to be within right now. So I really hope that this message really helps someone. Please know that the divine is here with you each and every step of the way. Please, we have to reframe our mind on what we've been telling ourselves. The story. Let's be grateful. That goes back to that gratitude. Remember, I was telling you that at the beginning of just being grateful. Someone needs to be grateful. We need to be grateful for where we are and how far the divine has taken us, changing our perspective on things. Because there's so many, but you gotta understand that the divine has expanded your mind and your experience, so you know what not to think. You don't have to live with a narrow mind of what your past was like anymore. The divine has brought you so much intelligence to look at it in a different light. That was beautiful. I like what I just did right there. I do. That was good. I might say that in the second video. But the divine has brought you so much intelligence so that you won't continue that narrow mind of what you thought, because that narrow mind has brought you here right now, because that belief, that habit of that belief, you repeated that cycle, and now the divine is having you go within so that you can trust in that divine intelligence to look at that life, that past, even the now differently. You know, that's beautiful. Please know the divine love you, and this path is beautiful. This is your path. Stand in it. Stand in it strongly. Stand in it purely. Stand with it with intelligence. Stand with it with dignity. This is your path. What anyone has to say about you is none of your business. What anyone thinks about you is none of your business. It's not. Don't judge them, though. Please. Let them let their level know that their things will get better for them. We want things to get better for them, because wanting things to not getting better from them, what are you learning for real if you are not wanting the best for someone else? But I'm not here to that's what I tell myself. How about that? That's what I tell myself. You know, so I'm not gonna get too far into that, because I'm not here to tell you what to do. I want you to I believe as you continue to become aware of your life and how the divine is working in your life, you will know the right and wrong. Well, you will know what is you will broaden your intelligence so much that you will have so much of the divine intelligence that you would know what is true and what is not. Or I'm not going to, because everything's true on different dimensions, on different levels. So you would know. I'm gonna just say that. And some of that, yes. So I'm grateful. Thank you so much for listening. May this message resonate. Please remember to always go within. Ask the divine. Pray. Ask the divine for your help, for the help that you need, so the divine can bring forth the true discernment and understanding that you need. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great day. Sending you love and light. May you get it in the wind. Thank you.